Now, live from WUSA 9, this is 9 News This Morning at 9 a.m.
Well, is there any way to get out of a car lease agreement early? Sergio Stieberman is here this morning. He is president of LeaseTrader.com. Sergio, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So I was going to say, can we parody Shakespeare and say, let me count the ways, or are you stuck with a huge penalty to get out of a lease agreement?
Well, it's very simple. If there's a way now that you can transfer your lease contract to another credit qualified party. So that's a way for you to go ahead and get out of your lease.
So I'm just swapping the lease off to somebody else, passing it on to someone else.
What you're doing is you're transferring that contract. You're transferring the responsibility. What you have to make sure is that your leasing company allows for you to do that. Most leasing companies today, like GMAC, Ford, Lexus, Toyota, BMW, Mercedes, and so on, are allowing you to completely transfer that contract to somebody.
How do you find somebody like that if you don't have someone you know who wants to do it?
Well,
do you help out?
That's what we do. LeaseTrader.com. You go to LeaseTrader.com, you advertise your car. What LeaseTrader does, it provides you with credit qualified buyers. We verify the buyer's credit before we put them in contact with you. You communicate with one or more. You make the deal and the lease, then we assist you through the transfer process of the contract.
Okay, we have Sergio here because he's not just able to talk about leases getting in or getting out, but he does know a lot about what's going on dealing with cars and consumers. And Maryland is now part of a group of states that have this new law talking about what consumers need to know beforehand, secret warranties, and having this knowledge and this law in the books can save millions. What are secret warranties?
You know what? It's all about, what you're looking to get at the end. The bottom line is, when you buy a car, you have to know what you're getting. And you have to know, especially if you lease a vehicle, most vehicles already come with the warranties. So they come already with factory warranties. So those warranties are also transferable to another party. And, that's how it works.
Isn't lemon law something that would have already taken care of something like this?
Well, lemon law is something if you're not able to get the problem fixed, and you have to go to the car dealer or the repair shop over and over to take care of the same problem, then the lemon law comes in place. But if they're able to fix it, warranty comes, the car comes with a warranty. What
should someone who is considering a lease really ask themselves, leasing versus buying?
Well, leasing it's a rental period that you're going to have the car. So the first question is, are you going to keep the vehicle less than 3 or 4 years? If the answer is yes, leasing is for you. Are you going to drive? You're fixed on the mileage that you drive every year. You drive between 10 to 15,000 miles a year. Leasing is for you. If you're driving over that, you might consider purchasing a vehicle. If you're going to keep the car over 4 years, definitely you want to consider purchasing a vehicle.
Right.
If you're the type of person that likes to change cars very often, like we all do nowadays.
Lease.
Yeah, we're even changing iPods now. We're making lines to buy iPods.
Can you believe it? Sergio, thank you for being with us. If you have any kind of car questions, especially dealing with leasing or not, call Sergio 202-432-9045.